Hi, Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 8 of the August daily draws. So let's see what message we get today, and I'll be taking the first card from the Light Seers Tarot and an Oracle card from the Enchanted Map Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay. And today we will go there. And our card today is the Four of Cups. So we're feeling a little bit fed up and disillusioned with things, particularly in our emotional state, our emotional connections to things, or our spiritual connections to things seem a little bit stale. We're not quite appreciative of what's there, and we want something new, but would we appreciate that? Would the novelty of something new coming in wear off? Have we just lost the basic connection with our spiritual path, with our emotional path, with a relationship perhaps, or as I say, a spiritual relationship with ourselves and with the universe? Have we just somehow lost the connection? Is there something deeper that's caused that? Because we could try and fill that, bring in, as I say, new things, and it may spark our interest for a time, but the novelty may soon wear off if the underlying reason that we're disconnecting is still there. Is there something within ourselves that whatever it is we try, we're somehow not quite connecting with it? We're not quite, the energy is not flowing as well as perhaps it once used to. Is there something that we need healing for in our emotions? Is that new perspective not yet coming in? That new perspective, that new way of thinking? Is our thinking about ourselves and the situation part of the blockage of that connection? So if we're feeling like that, we need to explore the reason why. We need to be, and it's hard when we've lost that connection, to get the revelation as to why. But maybe we need to just begin by changing our perspective. When we had the Hanged Man, about that new perspective, and that revelation came because we looked at things from a different way, and that's where the guidance suddenly became visible. Maybe that's part of the key to this. So, and of course, if we cause it, maybe go and ask someone for advice that we trust. Get a tarot reading, get, you could do one for yourself, of course. But if you're not connecting, would you be able to get the necessary message from the tarot reading that you're doing for yourself if you're struggling to connect with your power, to connect with the energy? You could do, because the cards have a way of breaking through sometimes. I'm not saying don't do that. You could try that. But if you don't get anywhere with that, then maybe you need to go to someone that's a bit more objective, that can come and connect with your situation and give you some insight. So there's two ways there. Try and look at things from a different perspective, like with the Hangman card, or seek help. But just keep trying new things to try and hit upon something that will ignite your passion once again. It may only be a temporary fix, because the newness, the novelty of something will give you a sense of, oh, this is more interesting. But after a while, you'll lose your connection with that, because if there's a problem with connection because of something within you, that will keep kicking in eventually. So you may need to look within and deal with that issue with connecting, and as to why that is. And that's what this card is asking each one of us to consider at this point. So, and of course, the answer is going to be different for each one of us. I can't give you an answer. I probably can't even give myself an answer to this, to be honest, because I have been feeling a little bit like this. Not terribly so, but beginning to feel a little bit like this. And I do need to explore the reasons why and what's going on. So this is just as much for me as for anyone else. I feel as though I still have enough of a connection to perhaps do a reading for myself, and also to consult others as well after that, perhaps as well, if need be. So it's something to consider. So let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Okay, here we go. And we have flying. The maze. Maybe we feel a bit lost in the maze and we don't know our way out. Maybe we just have to literally fly above the maze. Maybe that's part of the solution, to lift our vibration, to lift our perspective above the situation, where we can be freer to we can't find our way around in the maze. Well, let's fly above it. Let's fly above the maze. So that might be part of it, to elevate our position, to elevate our perspective. Maybe that's part of the solution. So let's look for that and find our way. It can change. We can change. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow for the midweek point with day 9. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.